I won't be able to do readings next weekend, so this will be a nice long one for you to make up for that. I'm out because, well, I'm away for the weekend next weekend. So there just won't be an opportunity to do it. I work full time as well, so. Actually, I'm going to do one more shuffle because a lot came out in the last few readings and it was really heavy, so I'm just going to make sure it's like fresh energy. Okay, spirit guides, universe and angels, please stand beside me and guide me for Libra's highest good. How is Libra feeling in these final few days of April 2025 and the beginning days of May 2025 with regards to one they're thinking about or dealing with or manifesting in? Oh, getting a delivery. 3 cards for Libra's feelings, please. Just to make you aware, I'm just doing Libra in this reading just before I go out for a meal. I might do the rest of the signs tonight or some of them tonight, sort of 9 o'clock. Okay, thanks, Dad. Sort of 9 o'clock, you know, Greenwich Mean Time, UK time. We'll only be out for a couple of hours. It's a family meal tonight. Right, we've got the Page of Pentacles reversed. So this is like when you don't wish to invest in something or you wish to remove investment. I would say don't wish to invest in something just because it's a page and it tends to be the beginning of a journey or just before, when you're sort of looking around and looking at your options. Right, straight out with the 5 of Wands upright. So this is inner conflict or external conflict. It's, you know, if it was inner conflict, you'd have mixed feelings, mixed emotions about something. If it's external, it's arguments with other people, could be physical altercation or just clashing, you know, generally. Lots of people, you know, giving their 2 cents, maybe where it's not being asked for. The Magician upright. So this is a great card to get, okay? So this is when we have all of the tools. We have all 4 aces. So we've got the Ace of Cups, we've got empathy, patience, compassion, love in our heart. You know, we've got the Ace of Swords, intelligence, wisdom, knowledge, communicative skills. Really, really good, strong. You could be really good with strategy, you know, making a plan and thinking things through carefully, doing research, dealing with the facts. You've got the Ace of Pentacles, so you could have some savings to invest or really good ability to get yourself, through interviews, applications into jobs. You may just be really, good at spending money and knowing that with an abundance mindset, more money will come. The Ace of, what have I left? The Ace of Wands. So enthusiasm, passion, adventure, confidence, assertiveness. You've got all 4 aces. You've got it going on, so you know that as well. Let's have a look at what's coming out for the one that you're dealing with or thinking about or manifesting in the future if you're not dealing with anyone. The Knight of Cups reversed. So when the Knight of Cups is upright, it's like a Romeo vibe, like when you really feel like you could fall for someone, you're getting feelings for them. It's not about lust, it's not about investment, it's about a dreaminess of like emotion. Like you just think this person could be special to you. And a knight would go and express that. They would go on horseback and express that to whoever it is that's, becoming special to them. It's at the early part when you're just dating, and like you become infatuated with someone and you're just loving it. You're not interested in anyone else, When you reverse it, it's like you're closed off to expressing emotion to others. You're not making a move towards other people and saying I've got feels for you. So that's the feelings of your person, the one that's on your mind that you're dealing with or that you're manifesting in the future. They are becoming open to emotion from others though. So maybe this person prefers to attract rather than chase, but I don't know. Or maybe they were hurt previously and they're coming out of that and they're becoming open. Because if that was upright, they'd be closed off to offers of cups from people, but when it's reversed, you'd be coming open again to receiving, love. The Nine of Cups, this person is like happy in themselves, they're contented. Often when you're happy being solo, love comes along because you're not really looking for it. You've got lots going on that you're happy about. You're generally high vibrational, your cups are full. 9 is always like, this person's like happy within themselves, like they've got some good stuff going on in their life and they don't really need anyone. They're very satisfied, contented, and that's always attractive. Let's get 3 for the outcome. Right, this is a combination. We've got the 10 of Swords and the 6 of Pentacles. So someone's been through a lot of stress, anxiety, fear, and it's got to a maximum. And it's because they want equality, they want reciprocity, they want fairness. With the 6 of Pentacles, it's 3 pentacles put in from you and 3 from another. Something has caused a lot of anxiety for a person who just wants fairness. That's it. They want equal investment. Nine of Pentacles reversed. So this is someone that is not... Well, when it's upright, it's someone who can pay their own way. Pentacles are coins. It's someone who can pay their own way, they're self-sufficient. When it's reversed, they either don't wish to be single and they want to put their finances together with another person and get the Ten of Pentacles, or they don't have enough, they're not abundant by themselves. I mean, that, to be honest, that together with that combo and the outcome tells a story of Swan is looking to put together with another person, but in a way that's fair, to get the Ten of Pentacles. I know I've got all my cards, haven't I? That's no, I need one more because they were a combination. I need one more. Hang on. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Pentacles upright, okay, which is really good. That's growth and expansion. It's about building, wanting the growth of the relationship and financial abundance, growing and developing your own finances, you know, just general growth and expansion, abundance wise, time, money and energy being put into something to get more productivity out. Thank you for the likes and the new subscribers. I am doing a collective reading for the sign of Libra. I don't take individual questions. I can only do that when I can take super chats. And I have to have a certain number. We finally got to 500 subscribers, but I've got to have a certain number of watch hours. So if you support the channel, if you give me likes and subscribes and share the channel, I'm sure we can get to the right number of watch hours in a few months' time, so that you can pay me like a £10 super chat and I'll answer any question you've got in the live. But I haven't got the ability to do that at the moment. But if you know what sign you are, or you want to cross-watch the sign of your person, you're very welcome to do that. It's a free, long arse reading for each of the zodiac signs this weekend. I've already done every sign in zodiac order from Aries through to I'm in the middle of Libra now. But I'll be doing the other signs either tonight or tomorrow. I can't get through them all now because I'm going out for dinner. Growth and expansion. I see a union coming in. I see two single people. And I see a union coming in the future. Has this person got anything to hide? Why have they got the Knight of Cups reversed initially? Why did they have the Nine of Cups reversed? Why weren't they inviting romance into their life? Bottled up. Many unexpressed emotions, time bomb holding back. They've been very angry about something. Drowning, you are going under and barely keeping things afloat. Ask for help. They've had a lot going on emotionally. And when you have that going on, you don't feel generous towards other people, or you don't feel like you can focus on, you know, other people's feelings, other people's needs, emotional needs. Trusted ties, build rapport, believe in mutual respect, and respond with understanding. So this person, they're focusing on their own happiness because they haven't been able to believe in mutual respect. They haven't got a belief in that at the moment, or they haven't had a belief in that due to whatever they've experienced previously. There's definitely a bit more to this, isn't there? Let's see what else comes out with this other oracle deck. I mean, they seem like they're becoming open to it now. That maybe they've had some time just to themselves to like heal and. Ooh, look at that! Expecting, or a new beginning generally. Okay, so someone could be expecting, or they could just be at a new beginning in their life. The Phoenix, new phase, rekindle, renew, transformation, growth, and changed mind. So this person has had they've had time to process and they're changing. Okay, a phoenix rises from the ashes after being burnt. Okay, they recover from something. So this person's been in a state of recovery, and they're just coming into a period where they're healed. Okay, so they're ready. They're ready for love. Health issues could arise. So they may have had issues with their health. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? Sometimes you have serious health problems, or you just don't feel like you've got a chronic health condition being well managed. You go through phases of stuff like that where you feel like you've managed stuff really well for years, and then something can knock it off. Like if you've got additional stress in your life, or you've got hormonal changes. I don't know, you try a new medication, it doesn't work, you come off a medication. They've had some stuff going on, either mentally or physically, which is just normal. That's just bodies and people. But they're coming up, and they're in a place where they're actually happy within themselves. They could be physically and emotionally recovered from whatever. So I think this is something that's predictive. I think this is something that's coming in. You've got signs of fairness, signs of growth and expansion, signs of wanting union. You've got all the tools with the Magician card. You've got all 4 aces. You've got everything that you need to succeed here. So this is good. Let's see what... because I think it's what's coming in, I don't think it's appropriate to get messages from them. I don't think that's appropriate, to be honest. Let's see if we can get a time in instead. When's this person going to come in? Hi, Louise. Yeah, you're lucky to catch me, actually, because I'm going out in 20 minutes. Stay positive about it. Oh, that's nice. Stay in a good, positive frame of mind. Don't lose hope, and don't worry whether it's coming or not. It's going to happen. Okay, this person's coming in for you. Let's get you some advice. Determination. Don't be afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. Okay, so if it feels like everything's getting a bit much, it's just going to pass. Could be like practical challenges that you've got going on. You could have a lot of responsibilities, some busyness, some events coming up. It's going to pass over, okay, like the weather. Choose wisely. Be discerning. You don't have to keep everything in your net. So what Spirit wants you to do, Libra, is be picky. You know, if someone doesn't message you to say they're thinking of you, if they don't create a date, you know, they're just leaving up to you to think about what you can do. If they don't message you to thank you for letting them take you out and keep you safe, you know, and take care of you, like, what are you thanking them for? What are you dealing with them for? Like, if someone proves themselves, raise your standard. You know, if you have high standards and you say that to the person, it does have them treat you better, although people should, if they have good intentions and they recognise your value, you know, before like the end of date number 1, they should be getting in touch with you quickly, you know, to arrange that second date because they're excited, they can see potential. Yeah, if it doesn't feel right still, it doesn't feel right, and then you don't see each other again. But if they're getting, like, if they like what they're saying and they, you know, they could see like you getting on with their family and they'd be proud to be with you, you know, they're going to move it forward quite quickly. They're not going to leave you guessing as to whether they like you or not. They won't do that because you're high value, and they won't want anyone else to have you. But if you see any warning signs, someone being a bit playerish, or that you just don't see like you've got enough in common, you don't get excited about seeing them, you know, just drop it straight away. You don't need to keep everything in your net. Generosity. What good is treasure if you keep it for yourself? So if you like being in a relationship, if you like spoiling people, enjoy doing a bit of that, because you might have had a period of time where you've been very independent and, you know, you kind of looking at things in a way that, yeah, it's been a while since you've been able to spoil someone. Patience. The tide will come in when it's ready. There's a lot about being patient here. You might find yourself, Libra, craving to be in a relationship because you love that as a Libra. And then when you're in one, you find yourself craving to be single. It's normal to strive for balance. Change. Know when to move to a new shell, especially if yours no longer fits. So yeah, just don't hold on to anything longer than you need to. Okay. You know, you could apply that to being in a relationship or starting to date someone and just thinking, no, I'm not sure I'm into this, and then just letting it roll on. Like, don't do that. You might not be doing that, but it's just talking about embracing change. Okay, so even if you've been single for ages, maybe just need to get yourself out of that rut, where you've just decided that you're just going to deal with yourself and no one else. Because there might be some really nice people out there. I don't know. I don't like pushing people to. It's mostly talking about being patient, isn't it? Choosing wisely. When someone does come along, you don't have to keep hold of them because you've got so many options. Take some time just to date. Yeah. You don't overcommit yourself. Don't make it serious like straight away. You know, give it some air, like let it breathe, just enjoy things being. I'm not saying like enjoy a shallow connection, I'm just saying let it grow slowly. But it doesn't have to be something that lasts forever either. You don't have to regret meeting someone because you're not going to marry them and have children with them and own a home with them. Why do things always have to get to that? And not everything's meant to do that. It's meant to be just fun sometimes, or it's meant to be a bit of a thrill, but you're not totally suited. So you need to be able to know when to let go and move on to the next one, you know. It's a lot to do with being discerning, making good choices, being patient. Being patient doesn't mean not getting involved with anyone, and it doesn't mean you get rid of every person you meet, but it's like just give yourself the option of not always staying in it. Look how much advice you're getting. Take some time to think about what you want. If you want something serious, that's fine, but then you need to like get rid of the jokers. Let's get some other advice. Oh my god, there's a lot here about change. There's so much here about change, isn't there? I think you're going through a transition in your life, and so you need to find someone who's in alignment with who you are and who you're going to continue to change to be. So you don't want anyone that isn't really suited to you. Again, I'm not saying don't be with people, but you don't have to have them forever, do you? Hi, I'm not taking individual questions. I'm doing collective readings. It's a collective reading just for the sign of Libra in this video, and then I'm going out. We've got a new look at all this change and transition, and it's for both of you, the person that's coming in the future. A new opening and positive action. When one door closes, I'm confident another will open. And it will be for my betterment. You might be withdrawing investment from someone, but it could be someone that you haven't known that long. I accept that life brings challenges and acknowledge the opportunity and learning they present to me. Serenity comes from within. You could have felt like you're arguing with that person's family or friends, or you just don't feel in alignment. That doesn't have to be external clashing. It could be conflict that's internal, where you're just not sure about someone and you're like, okay, I started to date someone, but I don't think they're my person. Positive action. I focus on the beauty in me and I find silence. I live and honour the present by doing what I can do now. What I cannot change, I let go of and entrust to God. There's a lot about having faith that you are going to meet the right one for you. Have powers of discernment, use powers of discernment, exercise your right to end things, to enter into things, to leave them. When the time is necessary, when the time is right for you, you do that and you don't hesitate. Or it's your own time that you wasted. You just do things as and when. You don't stay with something just because you're in it and it's nice to be in something. You don't need to do that. Yeah, you're gonna meet someone who's just having a total fresh start, and it feels like you're going to. But you need to make sure that you don't cast people aside who aren't your person. If you're really looking for the one, don't just be in a relationship because it's like you want to be in a relationship. I don't know why that's it's harking change for both of you on either side. And it says it's, what did it say for timing? Stay positive. It's not really letting us know when that's going to come through, is it? They've got Knight of Cups reversed, but I think that's just talking about them not being emotionally available. And then they had the Nine of Cups upright, and they had the Four of Cups. They had all cups. So they could be a water sign, but they don't have to be. So like Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, you don't have to be. let's get you... Have I done all the advices? I have, haven't I? Keep open-minded, be receptive to the idea of change, allow the change, go with the flow. Okay, and be responsive to anything that is just not in alignment, fully in alignment with what you're looking for. Okay, take care. I know it's a bit shorter for you guys, but because this is one that's coming in the future, I focus more on timing as opposed to like getting messages from them and stuff like that. Take care. I'll be back on either later tonight or tomorrow to do the rest of the signs, and don't forget to give me a like, share the channel, support the channel, and thank you to everyone who has recently joined the channel as well. Thank you. Okay, take care and have a lovely weekend.